Hi, it's Tim Hagan from Progress Coaching, and welcome to another episode for the Coaching Conversations podcast. Now, we are on Stitcher, we are on iTunes, and multiple different channels. Please check us out. Now, one of the things that you'll get out of our podcast episodes is a lot of content, a lot of strategy. It's not fluff, it's not concept, yet we really want you to engage with the content and let us know your feedback. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. If there's topics you'd love to have us address, we would love to share them with you. Let us know your impact and let us know your feedback. Let me introduce you to a concept called Coaching 360. How do we bring coaching full circle inside an organization? Number one, we have to establish goals, metrics, imperatives. You never want to start a coaching program unless it's tied to something, whether it be corporate values, maybe a sales initiative, maybe a customer service, a call to action or a mantra, whatever it might be. You have to start out with an established set of imperatives. Number two, you have to train leaders to coach, not just to learn how to coach, yet how to coach to those business imperatives. Number three, how do we get employees to receive coaching and feedback specific to what the leaders expect, as well as those business imperatives? Number four, measure, measure, measure. Now, I'm not a fan of measurement right out of the gate, because essentially what we're asking leaders to do is learn a new language. And a lot of times when we measure so quick, so often, people start to come up with these statements such as, well, I don't know if it's going to work. Coaching works. I can save you the time. It takes time to get there. Now, how do you accelerate that? Leaders being trained is one thing. Leaders have to practice conversations. I'm going to say it. Often leaders show up and throw up. They simply show up and throw up. They're not well prepared. Can you imagine someone with a negative attitude looking at them and saying, John, your attitude, I'm just getting really frustrated. Guess what just happened? That employee just went into a defensive mode. Versus someone saying, John, what are you going to do to successfully engage with your teammates, and what can I do to assist you? The second one's going to garner a much different reaction. So 360 is about how do you bring it full circle. So when you measure, you've got to look for those strengths, celebrate them, wallpaper the company with them. Number two, find the gaps, address the gaps with coaching. The greatest thing that we can do is bring coaching full circle. It has to start with what you're trying to accomplish. So think about your metrics, think about your imperatives, think about your corporate values. Think about the things that you need to do, and how can coaching drive those, and how can employees' approachability and coachability in alignment with that coaching is drive the process as well. And then when we measure, how do we use measurements, not to say yay or nay, how do we use measurements to truly understand what's working and what needs to be tweaked? Thank you for listening to another episode of Coaching Conversations by Tim Hagan and Progress Coaching. Now, our company is always coming out with new and innovative solutions to help leaders coach their employees. And recently, we just created a new service called Coach to You, where leaders can pick and choose topics and assign 7 to 21-day programs for employees to learn, and more importantly, apply actions and then reflect and share what they're going to do going forward as a result of the learning. It's called Coach to You. We're literally bringing coaching to your employees. If you're intrigued, we'll have a link in each one of our episodes where you can get more information. And again, thank you so much for listening to another episode.